Hello and welcome back to JT on the Go. Today I'm going to teach you all how to operate the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone. This drone provides a unique point of view for my YouTube videos, and I'm just going to walk through step by step on how to use it. In order to unpackage the drone, when you're about to use it, you take these arms and push them down. For the arms at the top, you take them and push them to the back of the drone. This is how you unpackage the drone. This black shield that you see at the front of the drone is used to protect the camera when you are not using it or if you are traveling to or from a remote location. Before your flight, I recommend taking it off so the camera can be exposed to take some good 4K shots or video clips. For the crash avoidance system, there are a total of 6 sensors. 2 at the front, 2 at the bottom, and 2 at the back. At the back of the drone, this is where you can put your battery in the drone. If you want to change it, you pinch these 2 buttons and pull it out to charge it. Or you can leave the battery in the drone and just put the charging cable into the drone. This little slot is for the memory chip that holds all the photos and videos that the drone takes in flight. In order to get it out, you just push into it and it will come out. For me, I want the drone to be stable on the ground. That's where the landing legs come in. They are very useful when you land in a field of grass so the grass doesn't interfere with the drone's propellers. To put them in place, this part on the left needs to be secured to the front and the other 2 parts need to be secured to the back and secured on the battery. The landing legs do not come in with the drone. My package came in with the upgraded remote with the screen built in. You can operate the drone on your phone if you want. In order to get the knobs out, you pull them out from the bottom of the drone and just screw them in. If we look at the top, there are 3 settings each for the speed of the drone: slow, medium, and fast. If you want the crash avoidance system to be activated while in flight, then just keep the knob on N mode. The button on the left stops the drone from returning to home at any time. The button on the right is the power button to turn the remote on or off. There are 4 lights at the top that will tell you the battery of the remote. There will be times where you have to charge the remote. If we look at the front of the remote, there are 2 buttons and 2 knobs. This button with the camera on it will allow you to take pictures on the drone while the drone is in the air. The button with the orange dot is what you press when you make video clips. The photos and videos will automatically go into the memory chip. The knob that is located below the camera button will allow you to zoom in and out while the drone is in motion. The knob that's below the video clip button is to gimbal the camera, like to move it up or down. To charge the remote, just plug in here. This is how you turn on the drone and the remote. If we look at the back of the remote, there are 2 buttons. C1 is to make the drone's camera point down without having to use the knob that's below the video recording button. C2 is to turn the camera to face vertical and from horizontal. That's the RC signal. This tells you how much battery the drone has left. If you press this button here, it'll make the camera quality brighter than usual. For beginners, I would recommend keeping it on auto and not pro. This is the distance limit and the height limit down here. In order to make the drone take off, you go to this button on the left that has an arrow pointing away from the pad, you press it, and then press the button on there and hold it, and the drone will take off automatically. To make the drone go higher, you go to this knob on the left and push it forward. To make the drone go down, you pull the knob on the left towards you. To make the drone turn right, you push the knob on the left to the right. To make the drone turn left, you pull the knob to the left. To make the drone fly forward, you push the knob on the right forward. To make the drone fly backwards, you pull the knob on the right towards you. To make the drone move to the left, you push the knob on the right to the left. To make the drone fly to the right, you pull the knob on the right to the right. In the crash avoidance system, it will show you a visible on-screen arc at the top of the screen. The line color will be yellow, but will turn red when it gets closer to an object like this tree here. And I have to move it backward to get away from it. To return to home, you go to the button that has the arrow pointing to the pad, and if the drone is far away, it'll give you two options. One to land, which will land in its current location, and the other is to return to home. And that will be the place where it just took off. Most of the time, when the DJI Mini 3 Pro lands while returning to home, it doesn't exactly land at the same point where it takes off. It lands close, though. This is how I make the drone land in the middle of the landing pad. So basically what you do is that you turn the camera to be pointing down and then make sure that the center of the landing pad is in the middle of the screen, and then you could press the land button. The three dots that are located on the top right corner of the screen is where the settings are. This is how you turn off the drone and the remote when you're done. Thanks for watching this video about the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again real soon. This is JT on the Go signing off.